Before the shuffling hordes took over our screens, one word was whispered from a distant island. That word was zombie. It arrived in the Western world largely through a single book. The book was called The Magic Island, published in 1929. Its author was a man named William Seabrook. He was a journalist, an adventurer, a seeker of the strange. He traveled to Haiti in the early 1920s, during a time when American soldiers occupied the nation. He went there to uncover the secrets of a religion few outsiders understood. What he brought back was a story that would forever change the landscape of horror. Seabrook was not a scientist. He was a storyteller. He immersed himself in the culture he wanted to document. He did not watch from a safe distance. He participated. He ate with local families. He drank their rum. At the heart of Seabrook's journey was Voodoo. He wanted to understand this religion, which was often feared and misunderstood by outsiders. Voodoo is not simple witchcraft. It is a complex spiritual system. It was born in West Africa and traveled to Haiti with enslaved people. There, it mixed with the Catholic beliefs of the French colonizers and the traditions of the island's native Taino people. Seabrook tried to explain this to his readers. He described Voodoo as the center of Haitian life, a faith that guided everything from birth and death to healing and justice. He described the rituals he witnessed in great detail. He wrote of the rhythmic, hypnotic drumming that could last for hours, and the intricate symbols, called veve, drawn on the ground to summon the spirits, or el weye. He saw people dance with an energy that seemed more than human. Seabrook wrote about spirit possession, a central part of many Voodoo ceremonies. He watched as a LWA was said to enter a person's body. The person's voice would change. Their movements would become different. They were, for a time, a vessel for a god. Seabrook was both fascinated and unnerved. He tried to explain the Vodou pantheon in simple terms, comparing the LWA to the saints of Catholicism, helping his readers find a familiar reference point. He spoke of Papa Legba. He mentioned Erzuli. He mentioned Ogun. He learned that these were not seen as evil demons. They were powerful forces of nature and human experience, called upon for help, for guidance, or for protection. Voodoo, he showed, had its own internal logic and deep sense of order. Despite his efforts to be respectful, Seabrook often framed these events through a lens of the supernatural and the bizarre. He was a man of his time, drawn to the spectacle. We cannot read The Magic Island today without seeing the shadow of its time. Seabrook was a white American man, writing about a black nation during a period of American military occupation. This context is important. His perspective was inevitably shaped by the colonial attitudes of the era. He was an outsider looking in, and his gaze was not always neutral. He often used language that we would now consider condescending or prejudiced. He described some customs as primitive, some beliefs as savage. He was trying to understand, but he judged what he saw against the standards of his own world. This cultural clash is present throughout the book. Seabrook expresses admiration for the spiritual power of Voodoo and a deep-seated fear of it. He seems to believe in the magic he witnesses, yet he calls it a product of a backward society. This contradiction makes the book a complicated document, a valuable eyewitness account, and a reflection of the biases of its author. He was a guest in Haiti, but he wrote with the authority of a conqueror, explaining a strange culture to his own civilized people. His descriptions often emphasized the otherness of the Haitian people. He focused on what he found shocking or exotic, sometimes at the expense of the everyday reality of their lives. The Haiti of his book is a land of constant ritual and supernatural threat. While these elements are part of the culture, they are not the whole story. By focusing so heavily on them, he created a distorted picture, one that sold books but reinforced harmful stereotypes. The most enduring part of The Magic Island is its chapter on zombies. Seabrook claimed to have not only heard stories, but to have seen these creatures with his own eyes, soulless automatons. He described people who had died and been brought back to life to work as slaves. This idea was deeply unsettling. It was not a ghost. It was not a vampire. It was a body without a will, a human shell animated by a sorcerer's command. He presented this not as a folktale, but as a chilling reality of Haitian life. Seabrook tried to find a rational explanation. He moved beyond magic and looked for a more scientific cause. He was told stories of a powerful poison, a powder created by a bokor, a sorcerer who served with both hands, meaning for both good and evil. This poison, he learned, could create a state that mimicked death. The toxin in this fish, now known as tetrodotoxin, is a powerful neurotoxin. It can induce paralysis, slow breathing, and lower the heart rate to a nearly undetectable level. The theory he presented was terrifyingly plausible. A person could be given this poison. They would appear to die and be officially declared dead. Then they would be buried. Later, the bokor would return, dig up the body, and administer an antidote, or wait for the effects to wear off. The victim, having suffered brain damage or the trauma of being buried alive, would awaken in a confused, suggestible state. No memory, no will, an ideal slave. The impact of the magic island was immediate and long-lasting. It single-handedly introduced the concept of the zombie into Western popular culture. Before Seabrook, the monster did not exist in our books or films. Just 3 years after his book was published, the first zombie movie, White Zombie, was released in 1932. It borrowed heavily from Seabrook's descriptions, showing a sinister sorcerer in Haiti, turning a white woman into his mindless slave. This set the stage for a new kind of movie monster, one rooted in the supposed rituals of voodoo. Over time, the zombie evolved. George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead transformed the zombie from a magically controlled slave into a flesh-eating ghoul created by a plague. This new version is the one we are most familiar with today. Yet the origin, the reanimated corpse without a soul, traces back to Seabrook's stories from Haiti. He planted a seed that grew into a vast forest of horror stories, television shows, and video games. His book is the forgotten ancestor of a global pop culture phenomenon. But the book's legacy is complicated. While it opened a window into Haitian Vodou, it also distorted what it showed, presenting a rich and complex religion through a filter of fear and spectacle. For generations, people's only knowledge of Voodoo came from Seabrook's sensational accounts or the horror films they inspired, casting Haiti as strange and dangerous, and Voodoo as a sinister cult. The book entertained many, but at the expense of deeper understanding. In the end, The Magic Island remains a powerful and troubling work. Both a thrilling adventure story and a historical document, and also a cautionary tale about how we tell stories about others.
Please click the subscribe button at any time in the right-hand corner. Also click the thumbs up icon to like the video. This really helps us to create more great YouTube videos. And also, check the video description for clickable hyperlinks to the best online deals for Robert DJ viewers from the top, reputable, most trusted internet companies. And enjoy exclusive savings anytime as a thank you for your support. We really appreciate you. And stay tuned for a quick preview of those companies and their reduced sales offers and save a ton of money.
Transform a creativity with Wondershare's AI-powered suite. Filmora, Demo Creator, PDF Element, Recover It, Dr. Phone, eDraw, Selfies AI, Mobile Trans. Edit videos, generate media, repair files, manage PDFs. Start creating now. Links below.
Tired of killing plants? Click and Grow smart gardens do everything automatically. Just insert pods, set the app, and harvest fresh herbs and vegetables in weeks. No green thumb needed. Click the links below in the video description and get your smart garden today and save big with the trusted links to the Click and Grow website.
Master any language with Talkpal AI. Get real-time feedback on pronunciation and grammar through interactive conversations, role-play scenarios, debates, and photo descriptions. Over 55 languages supported. Check below in the video description box and click the links to save.